If I was a striker, I would never want to play against you, bro. Like, you would hurt me.
I was like an angel.
Buongiorno, ciao da ragazzi, welcome to San Siro. We have a legendary setting with some legendary guests, but more importantly, legendary food. Let's head down.
Hey, we'll see.
Welcome to the beautiful San Siro, guys. I organized something very, very special for you guys. And if you're ready, please follow me.
Let's go. All right. Get me a suit, please.
Crew that is. A crew that is. Guys, please follow me.
This is awesome.
Take your seats.
Oh my god.
We have Marco here. Wes, you can go take a seat over there.
Amazing.
Fabrizio, come in.
I was waiting. I was going to say, you going to do it for me or not?
Of course.
Appreciate it.
Guys,
Pussy, can I have a coffee, please?
Yeah.
that quick.
Yeah.
Hey guys, first sit back, relax, and enjoy the Italian cuisine.
This is amazing.
Grazie.
Look at the table set out. This is exquisite stuff. Just eat and put out a lovely table for preparation. But how did you guys prepare for UEFA Champions League night?
We were always ourselves. I mean, like, a game is just a game that we wanted to win. We always came together with the same people, and we had a nice drink before to go to sleep.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. To make you relax, you know, and have a good sleep, and we were always ready the next day. So that was our night before Champions League games or league games, whatever.
Even before Barcelona or this kind
Even,
of thing?
even. I think that was our spirit, you know, never changed.
Yeah.
Never changed. And we will always keep going, even with the dresses. You remember, we went to the final, for example, and the sponsor wanted us to go in suit, huh?
Bernardovic. Different hat.
Yeah, it was
You are
crazy.
like a gypsy.
Yeah, but that's what Mourinho said. We traveled like gypsies.
Yeah.
We will also go to the final
With
like gypsies.
carbonara too.
Oh, wow.
For the game, of
Really?
course.
How you feeling, Fab?
I feel really incredible because to have two legends in this stadium,
Yeah.
you know, it comes to my memory what they did in the past. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, it's true. Mete, relax as usual.
Bro, I mean, this is amazing, you know, like having Wesley, Materazzi, Fabrizio, and you, of course.
Oh, thank you very much.
So this is such a thank you.
Let's hope there are no transfer news now.
Want some water?
We are in trouble.
Okay, so I've got a few questions for you guys. Which teammates, shall I say, would you never allow to cook for you? So who's the worst cook?
Nagatomo.
It's too spicy.
Yeah.
Onion.
Yeah, too much
Garlic.
herbs, everything.
Really?
Yeah, no.
Not a
You
fan
also
of
eat
his cooking.
the chums.
Yeah.
Garlic chums.
You eat like crazy stuff, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so who would be the best cook then? If let's just say you're doing something, who's the best on the stove?
Zanetti.
Yeah, Zanetti.
Zanetti.
Oh, really?
He did the barbecue for us.
Barbecue.
Yeah.
Asado.
Once a month.
A month,
we did like a barbecue, and he arranged everything.
We stop in the training ground.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
After the training, and then they cook for us.
You know, what I get when I speak to you guys is that the team spirit was very, very high.
Yeah.
Now, when we were off camera, you said you had a few stories for me.
Yeah.
Based in the inter-tunnel change room. Can you let us know what that was about?
Yeah, that was a funny thing because the year before we played the Champions League final against Bayern Munich, and we beat them obviously. And the year after, we played again in the Champions League against Bayern Munich.
Quarterfinal, I think.
Quarterfinal, and we lost 1-0.
Yeah.
We lost 1-0. When I got back into the tunnel, Van Gaal was walking like a few meters in front of me, together with Robben and Ribéry, and he was like laughing out loud. He was like joking, and he said like, "Now we got them 1-0." But I heard everything, you know. So I said to him like, "Hey, coach, listen. Even you won 1-0 now here. We have one more game to play in Munich."
Ooh.
And he continued laughing, you know, like like it would be easy, you know. We won that 3-2.
Hey!
Pandev scored.
In the last minute. Go before the game, I say, hey, today we kick your ass.
Hey.
And then he said, no, you don't do this. No way. Wait.
So can you imagine after? Who was laughing?
Crazy. Yeah. Did you see him at the end? Did you make any signs? What did you tell him?
Yeah. That's why I was not the captain anymore a few years later with the national team.
And I was going to say, you can see that the team spirit, again, is very, very high. Played with so many great players. Any funny stories from these guys? Something that just pops out of your mind?
Someone.
Arnautovic and some.
Yeah?
The car.
Yeah, the car.
Yeah, the car. You tell it.
No, tell it.
Eto'o was with us. And he had a lot of cars, like 24 or something.
No way.
So Arnautovic, he told them one day, he said, I don't believe that. You don't have 20 cars. So like 2 weeks later, a big truck, he came on the training ground with all his cars on the truck, you know. So he brought all his cars here.
All supercar.
Yeah, and he said to Arnautovic, take one and you can drive it, you know. You can drive it around. So he took one of his cars, and in that night he went to the restaurant.
Yeah.
He gave his keys to someone, and he thought that was the valet, you know? Oh my God, car was gone.
They couldn't find it?
No.
I think they found after.
But
What did
far away.
Samuel say?
What can you say?
We laugh. We laugh.
I was going to say, you guys, you've had the chance of seeing these guys, legendary players. I mean, what's your feelings when you see them and you're seeing them now growing older together with the camaraderie?
And you see them today, and it's exactly the same as 10, 15 years ago.
Yeah.
You can see the connection, it's unbelievable. And that was the secret, no? Of that team. You see how their eyes when they kept mentioning Marco Arnautovic, Samuel Eto'o, and all the old teammates, they were an incredible group. And I remember as a football fan having a lot of memories about them, what they did and what that group was able to do. Because probably people didn't expect that group to win the Champions League, the Serie A, and everything, because they won everything in the same season.
It's true.
The treble.
What about yourself when you see them? What's your thoughts?
Yeah, when now they're talking, I have flashbacks of them playing in my head, you know, and it's like as a teenager watching these legends, growing up, you know, and now sitting with them here is like special, of course. Yeah,
I mean,
it's amazing.
You know, when I look at you, Marco, I look at you, Wesley, you've both had great success, international success, Champions League success, you know, all over. You both played under the great Jose Mourinho. We all know that Jose, tough character, great personality, but I want to know, who got in trouble the most under Jose Mourinho? Would it be you, or would it be you, or how was that relationship?
Well, he had a special relationship with Jose.
No.
Yeah, he was really.
He's our friend.
He was his son.
Really?
Yeah.
You cried with him, no? After the Champions
That's
League
amazing.
final.
That was an
because,
amazing video.
You know, with Jose, I think I finished my career with him, but it was really real with me, no? So it's an honor to be here with us.
Yeah.
It was my honor to be in that team in the second year, in 2010.
And Jose let him enter at the end of the Champions League final. Don't forget that.
He asked me, hey, you want to say you don't play next year each game, but you are very important for the group. If you want to say, let me know, and then you sign the new contract to be here next year. Okay. Take your time. Tomorrow, 2 days, 1 week, 1 month, no problem. I put down the phone. After 2 minutes, I call him back. Hey, I want to stay. And then I'm finished. Okay, my career with him, but I won the treble. I was with the unbelievable team.
Yes.
And then we made the history.
At that moment when you cried after the final, did you talk at all, or it was just hugging and crying?
No, we cried because I spoke with him 2-3 weeks before the final, because he never watched me in my eye, because I asked him, hey, if you had to say, because I believe we can win. I don't know if we win the champions, because it's not easy. It's many details, but we can win the Liga easy, because in the year after, we was 19 points left, less than Milan. And then if you don't lose the derby, 3-0, Pato score after 30 seconds with Leonardo, we won the league easy.
Wow.
Imagine with Jose.
Yeah.
But till December, we are very the
It was a
worst.
disaster.
Yeah.
With all these good conversations about the Champions League and the teams that you've played in, I'm going to ask every single one of you, can you please name me your favourite five-a-side Champions League teams, please? Okay, so I have this for you.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'm seeing some good ones already. Fab, you struggling there, Mete?
Yeah, I am actually.
I got it.
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay, so Fab, I want to start off with yourself, please.
I will start with my goalkeeper, can be only Gigi Buffon. And I told you I would be very Italian.
Yes.
Because there is also Paolo Maldini.
Yes.
So these two legends have to be in my team.
Yeah.
Then I stay Italian, but I stay on the other side of Milano with Javier Zanetti. Because Zanetti's been a legend of the game. He's all players I saw with my own eyes, so that's the only one I'm mentioning. And the other two must be, for my generation, Cristiano and Messi, for sure.
You know what, I don't think I can argue with that at all. That's a very good selection. Mete, what about yourself?
Neuer in the goalkeeping position for me, because I was between Neuer and Casillas, but Neuer for me is the best ever, honestly.
Why did you choose Neuer over Casillas when it's so tight?
I just remembered
Because the goals is small.
That's a good argument.
And he can be an additional player.
Yeah,
He's great with
as
his
well.
feet. It's like having six players, huh?
Yeah, when you're playing five-a-side, you need that.
There you
and
go.
also, I just thought about his performance against Porto with Schalke. I think that was phenomenal. So that one. Defender, I also have Maldini. He's just a legend. And Messi, Ronaldo, of course. And my personal favorite, I had to do it, Wesley Sneijder. But I had to do it, being a Gala fan, you know, he has to be in there.
Amazing stuff.
Thank you.
What about yourself, Wesley? Can you read those?
Yeah. But you know, if I have to do, I got these questions like many times already. you know? And every time I pick a different team.
Changes.
So because I play with amazing players, and we have like more than just 5 amazing players. So now here, sitting here in this stadium, I picked an Inter team from that season.
Okay.
So I put Julio Cesar. Julio, he was like amazing that year from us. And as I'm sitting next to Marco, I put him in the defense. And not because he played a lot like from the first 11, but he was really important for us. Each training session, even around the games. So for me, he was really important for the team. Then myself, I put on the midfield together with Deki, Stankovic. He had an incredible year, and even we also were like a group together, you know, with Kivu, Deki, and all these guys. So we had an amazing vibe together, and then Milito. Milito, because the connection with him was really amazing. And nowadays you see a lot of strikers coming into the ball but he was one of the guys. He just moved deep, and I knew exactly where to play the ball. So the connection was amazing. So this is my 5.
Incredible stuff. I like it, and you've paid homage to your teammates, which is really, really good. Marco, talk to us.
They played for win. I play for fantasy.
Okay. Nice.
Julio, because he's really good.
With the feet.
Left feet is incredible.
Yeah.
Also goalkeeper.
Yes.
Ronaldinho,
Messi,
Pujol to block everything, and Ronaldo.
Which
Wesley.
No.
Which Ronaldo?
Phenomenal.
Oh, okay, just checking.
Phenomenal for me is the best ever.
You know,
Then we can speak about all,
Everyone
but
else.
Ronaldo phenomenal is, I think, is the one.
I totally understand. I mean, for anybody watching, please, you let us know who your five-a-side team would be in the UEFA Champions League, your best ever. And who do you agree with? Please let us know.
Guys, I like to make a toast. Of course, this is a childhood dream for me, you know, like I said, like watching you guys as a teenager, and now dining with you here with Marco, Wesley, of course, with Fabrizio and Joel as well. Marco, you're a legend, you know, like you were a tough defender, and you also scored a lot of goals. But like, if I was a striker, I would never want to play against you, bro. Like, you would hurt me. You would hurt me.
I was like an angel.
Marco, I don't know if you're an angel, but for sure you were a legend, and that's why I have a special surprise for you.
Oh my
Ciao
goodness.
Marco, come stai?
Tutto
Abbiamo
bene.
portato lo strangozza in orcina. Tipico lo conosci bene.
Certo che conosco.
Vai, prego. Un appello.
This is your favorite dish, I heard.
One off.
One of wow. Okay.
But it's typical for my region.
What's the name of it?
Strangosso alla norcina.
Okay.
Because you know my wife,
Yeah.
she's cooking very well.
Yeah.
But that's it. We will try and
You
then,
can
let
try.
Yeah,
You can
yeah,
try
yeah.
and see.
Try it. This is a Just Eat special, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Good.
Good.
Approval. Fabrizio, what's your go-to meal when you're eating?
Good question. Usually when I'm eating it's very fast because especially during the transfer window you have to be fast. Otherwise, if you have a long lunch or whatever,
You
it's not
miss
easy.
the transfer.
Exactly.
course.
So you have to be on
Maybe
point.
forgot.
Always like pizza, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and then done. Yeah, I'm very easy. And then pasta, I love it, of course, as Italian.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
A quick here we go.
Yeah,
And
here
he
we go
eats,
and go.
And then he goes. What about yourself, Meta? You're always around the world,
The thing is, like, for me, the easiest thing is Italian. Wherever I go, I just search for Italian restaurant on Google Maps, and then I'm just like eating there a bischetta, usually.
Bistecca.
Yeah, bistecca. Sorry. I don't even know what I'm eating, but yeah. So that's what I do, and usually burrata. Yeah, and then I'm good to go.
Wesley, what about yourself?
What he say, like, I always try the same. When I'm out of Holland, and I'm in a different country, and I'm also looking always for Italian restaurant, but I always got disappointed. For example, to eat Italian food in
No way.
in Norway, for example. Norway also, for example, it's not the same than here in Italy.
Really?
Yeah. So I always, when I'm back here, yesterday I went to a typical Italian restaurant. Yeah, that's food, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If your favorite dishes, would you say, in all the different clubs that you've played in?
Yeah, definitely. Even at the training ground, our chef was amazing there.
Really?
Yeah, he was really amazing.
Yeah.
So,
That famous carbonara.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. The famous carbonara.
Wes, do you know
The
any,
cake
amazing.
too, the cake
The
too.
cake, yeah.
do you know any good Italian places in Amsterdam?
There were a few, but unfortunately they are gone. But still there are a couple, but it's different than here. 9 of the 10 they have an Italian chef, but even though it's different, I don't know why, but it's different.
No, I feel the same with Turkish food, for example.
Yeah.
You have it everywhere, but it's not the same as in Turkey.
Exactly, yeah. And I love
feeling.
the Japanese food.
Oh, really?
Bro, you were just
But
talking
not
bad about
Nagatomo.
Nagatomo.
Yeah, but Nagatomo is not eating Japanese. He's from Japan, but he eats different stuff.
He's talking bad about his cooking skills, and then I love
Yeah,
them.
but I don't know from where he's getting his food. He's not from Japan.
He knows about stretching.
So guys, I wanted to ask you also some behind the scenes transfer questions. I will start with you, Wesley, because we were mentioning that before with Marco too. When you joined Inter from Real Madrid, I remember it was a very long negotiation. No? In
Yeah.
transfer window, there are
Yeah.
some fast one. In 2-3 days you close, but that one was very long. I remember all the media talking about that.
Many texts from Jose.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask.
My father, right? And then he texts him every day.
But
minutes.
Jose was getting in touch with you directly, like calling, texting?
Yeah. He was calling me directly, texting, calling, everything. But I was still in the period that I was not ready to leave Madrid yet. In my mind. And that took like 3 or 4 weeks. Jose was convincing me a lot, and at the end, after 3 weeks, he really convinced me. And he actually, when he started to text me and call me, it was like Zlatan was the one who said like, okay. We need a number 10. We should take Sneijder,
Okay.
But then Zlatan on that time he left.
Yeah.
So he moved to Barcelona, and then like as it took like 3 weeks,
Yeah.
he already left. And he really, what I said, he really convinced me, Jose.
What did he
And
say?
he said like, we have a tough team.
Number 10 is okay for you.
No, he said like we have a strong team, but the missing part is a number 10. and I really see you as a number 10 in my team. And if you come, my team is complete, and we can win everything. That's what he told me.
And you did win everything.
Yeah, and then the moment when I was on the flight, I left Madrid. Still, I was thinking like, did I make the right choice and everything? But then my wife said like, you know where's the Champions League final, right? And she said like, the final is here in Madrid.
You will be
so
back.
imagine we will be back here, and we will be back here in the final. So that was the year after. It was amazing, yeah.
Wow. What a story! What a story!
And then the president was on the balcony. Perez, he was there, and he shook my hand and he said like, you really deserved it. I said, yeah, and you too.
I remember they put you and Robben to the door, so it was a strong decision. Yeah. And also Marco wanted to ask you also about the transfer rumors we had about you, because I remember at some point there was this Milan possibility, no? That feels like crazy to see now, but it's part of the transfer window. But at some point, Milan and Villarreal, I remember, was insisting a lot.
Best decision, no? Because I didn't play in Inter. I want to be in the World Cup in Germany. I don't know if I'll lose my position in the national team. I need to speak with Lippi. Then he say, okay, if you will play one game each 10, you come to the national team. Okay, that's it. And then Facchetti was as a father for me in Inter. And then he asked me, hey, no, please stay with us. Don't go in the other part of Milan, other sides, because we need your help. We need your personality. You will play your game to reach in the World Cup, and
that's what happened.
Was happening.
Yeah.
And in the end, I won the World Cup.
Yeah.
Was all perfect for me.
Perfect choice.
So it was close actually for you to go to Milan.
Very, very close.
Wow.
It was not easy for me because you know, Inter fan loves me, and the other side hate me. So I need Gattuso to wait me in the other side. He's my really close friend. He's like my son.
Yeah.
But anyway, I stay. It was all perfect for me.
Guys, I have another topic. You know, Player of the Year. Last year I was there to watch the ceremony, but I already knew the answer before I actually went inside because I follow you. So
Thank you, bro.
thank you for that. It's my job, my friend. But what are you saying this year? Who do you guys think is the Player of the Year? Who do you think who deserves the Player of the Year this year?
Oh.
What are some
Still
thoughts?
too early, but we can have maybe estimations.
I think there's only one player so
Mo
far
Salah.
for me. It has to be Mo Salah
I agree with you.
for me.
Also Rafinha is getting there.
Rafinha, yeah, but you know the Premier League looks like it's wrapped up.
He
Champions
scored.
League.
Yeah, but it all
right now,
depends.
right?
It all depends
It's
on prices,
incredible.
man.
Yeah.
I mean, like if you play the final, like Champions League final, 9 of the 10 times it's someone who plays the final, right?
It's true.
And who win the competition.
No, you have to win the competition. You know you
have to
history.
win. Yeah.
You won the World Cup, the
You
Champions
won
Leagues.
everything. In
Yeah.
Italy. You just said you won the Champions League.
Yeah.
Usually it's the guy.
Yeah.
See, I arranged something special for you
Oh, really?
because you should have won it in 2010. We all know.
Yeah.
So for that, I have something special you arranged. Let me take this away from you because we have some occasion.
Hey!
Wow.
It says his name on the front as well. It says his name on the front.
Oh, this is amazing.
Incredible.
It really is. Thank you.
Congrats, but how do you feel? Talk us about the story. And how
I will tell you. To win something like this is as an individual, it's amazing, you know. And even if you are close and all the people they are talking about it, you know, on that time in 2010, I was like, okay, can be nice. But to win the Champions League, that was really a dream for me. So I was, when we just mentioned the goal, Patrick Kluivert in '95, when Ajax won the Champions League, I was like, that's what I want to win one day. Wow. And not the golden ball, because it's an individual prize. But I tell you guys, now we are in 25. It's like 15 years later.
Yes.
And people, they are still talking about it, right?
Yeah.
That makes for me more sense and is more valuable than that. Imagine I won it in 2010 back in the days and people are saying now, but he didn't deserve it at that time, you know? So for this make for me more sense, so I'm really happy with it as a present. But I'm more happy with this trophy.
I like. Well, congratulations anyway for having the Just Eat Ballon d'Or.
Yeah.
And of course, the Champions League trophy. I want to say thank you very much. I hope you enjoy your dessert, by the way. It looks really nice, like you said, the nice colours. There you go. Well done, Wesley.
He had the best one.
Yeah.
You have the best one. I want to say thank you very much, Fabrizio.
Thank you, my
coming.
friends.
Great stuff, great answers.
Thank you.
Great chili eating. Well done. Wesley, great golden ball. Well done.
Thank you.
And Marco, thank you very much for your time. Great stuff as well. Everybody watching, this is Just Eat. Enjoy yourself. UEFA Champions League. Signing out. Joe Bayer. Peace.
Is there anything else to drink instead of water? Ja, ik heb ook gewoon vakantie hè, nu. Ja, ik bedoel, ik moet vanavond wel even nog wat doen. Maar 2 kan geen kwaad, toch? Nee.